Fuck, I have to take a recess. I have time on. This looks like a long technical.
Going into a head coaching role on a tier 1 Counter-Strike team.
30 seconds starting now.
Quite a smooth transition because Fallen doesn't necessarily always need him. And that's something that he's realized, that he's not necessarily thrown in at the deep end. He has a support network there and someone with a lot of experience standing in front of him.
I felt that as well, very much with Fallen when he came in as well, because obviously he's almost takes that. It's kind of like almost like a Kerrigan sort of situation where you're the in-game leader and you also like partly play that role of a coach, and he can help kind of get some ideas across and come up with ideas. And because of all of his knowledge and the way he approaches Counter-Strike conversations, he's very good at facilitating conversations within teams. But again, it always comes down to, at some point, you know, if you look at some of like the if you look at like some of the footage of like when Alexi won Navi, and like you see him in a game and he's just like, guys, I'm sorry, but you all have to listen to me now. Like it's my turn to take over the game from the IGL role, and that's something that, you know, Fallen doesn't really do. Fallen wants the star players to be able to say, what do you want to do in this round? And he's going to call some rounds for you, but like that moment of like, you know, I'm the captain now. You know, it doesn't always click in. Yeah. It's not that he doesn't have it; he just doesn't want to do it. You know, he wants the star players to always feel comfortable in how they're approaching situations on the map.
Well, this round not expected to go anywhere for Furia. It is the Eco. P250 out for Cello, but everybody else on the USP. Imperial will be up to a 2-0 lead. No way. Walking his way up middle. Deals that P250. Here comes the execute. So the best case scenario for Furia is they head in towards this A bomb site, because there's 3 pistols here ready to go, but they should be melted at the hands of the MAC-10, and Phelps charges up, and it's a 3K in the end. So a 2-0 start here for Imperial.
Missed Molotov from Imperial on that execute. Obviously no issues that it causes against unarmored USPs, but we'll see if that continues to be a problem moving forward. That could come back to haunt them in the gun rounds. 2-0, and the M4s are busted out by Furia's defense. No ability for Fallen to get the op out quickly. We've seen plenty of highlights from Fallen on this map over towards the mid double doors.
Yeah, he knows.
You, Dinko, are particularly fond of those?
Yeah, definitely. I get a few of those. We had Dexter earlier as well in the RMR with a pretty similar
Very Fallen-esque, yeah.
Yeah, so great to see that. Hopefully Fallen can get one of those moments today for Furia. No op to be seen though. Not yet.
Oh, it's coming. Descenti just spamming into the smoke, trying to be a distraction over towards middle. 3 players going to line up towards the B bomb site. 1 player's moved up close in canals. Vinny's going to activate him with a flashbang from deep. That's a deep smoke as well, so Phelps is happy to hop in, and there's that aggressive space-taking maneuver from Phelps that he loves doing so much. Furia have the wrong read. It looks like they're sliding into an aggressive information play at the A bomb site, which leaves Skulls on his own just as the hit comes in. So he's like, guys, come on back, please. I need a little bit of love because they're in the bomb site and I got nothing to do.
The plant comes in on default. Phelps punching those digits in, and Cello, he's just waiting for the long-range fight, allowing Kesserado to walk ever closer and have his swing covered. Now that Kesserado moves into position, Furia have a lot of options to consider here because they don't have a whole lot of utility, and there's not a single kid on any of the remaining players, and they're letting the time go. Half of it gone already. They have to be so quick about this retake now. Grenade is good from Kesserado. They need to trade from Cello, and it won't happen as Descent descends upon them with a